Hello everybody, this is Terry from Sweet Pea Papers, Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and there's going to be another one as of October 1st, and it's going to be called Junk Journal and Paper Crafts, and so you can go visit that one. It's the old Taddy Treasure and Friends Facebook group. You should swing on over there. We're going to add the features that we have at the 2 that I already have over there as well. So that's going to be your Say Hello Sunday, so you can meet everybody and say hi to all the new people. Then you're going to have YouTube Tuesday, where you can list your YouTube channels, get some visitors and subscribers. I can't get the word out. And then we have Etsy Thursday. You're allowed to list your Etsy shop on that day, or Ko-fi, or a website if you have a website instead. And then Freebie Friday, where people donate freebies. I've been known to do it myself. And then Show It Saturday, where you show off what you've been doing for the whole week. So we have all those fun things, and we have that at Sweet Pea Papers. We also have it at Junk Journal Tutorials and More. And it's worked out well. We have fun. You can post in all 3 groups. And then whenever we have contests, we have a drawing every month. Then you've got 3 chances to win, plus the chances with the other challenge Facebook groups when we have those every month. Okay, so this is where we left off. This is what our page ended up looking like. I went ahead and glued the envelope on because, you know, you glue it on the same way as you do the CD. And I glued this on the front. We already had decided that's what we were going to do. Then I put this on the back to cover the magnet. And this card just happened to fit right in there. So I put him in there. See? Came out easy enough. And then I made a card for this, and I put a small tab. I made a little bitty tab for that, and then it opens, and we've got the belly band. I can't believe I forgot to make a card for that. And then we have the writing space here. I bet we've got a card. Goodness gracious, we've got 100 cards. I wonder if one of these would fit in. Oh, they're too tall. We have all these cards. One of these. Oh, one of those would fit in there, but it would be hard to get it out, wouldn't it? So we could put something. We put them this way. Put in 2. Let's thought I had it all done. There I go thinking again. It's not Tuesday. It's not my day to think. I only think on Tuesdays. It makes my life more simple. Makes my life simpler. Let's see which way is the right way to say it. Too bad I don't have Grammarly. Grammarly would fix everything up for me. I think I rely on that too much when I do messages and chats. It makes me sound smart. So we'll put those 2 in there. Okay. Let's get this other ticket and put it with this one. Okay. We have so many little spiders and things. I know we have something small enough. I'm going to come back and take a look at these. We have these super miniatures that are super small that I'll bet I could find one to put on each one of these. And go back and do that. I'm going to use up this ephemera, that's for sure. No, I'll never use it up. Especially because I think we're only going to have time to do a one signature book. But these have magnets. And then now we're going to do page 2 and 3. Page 2 is just a simple flip up with a writing area underneath. This is going to be our paper. It's already been inked. Then we're going to make a flip up out of the black paper. And then we're going to paper it with this. So we're going to want to decide how wide we want it. Already going to have almost enough room to fold it over. You can save half of this right away. And she folds it crooked. This black 65-pound cardstock seems softer, so it crinkles easier and wrinkles when you fold it. You know, so you have to use the bone folder more. Okay, so let's decide. I think I want it just as wide as this, and then we can still see the rows. So I'm thinking I want it this wide. And then, of course, the full length. This one will score at 3/8. Got a little bit of chalk off there. Can't believe I forgot to lock this. How quick is that? Make sure we hold the straight one. Miter it. This just means trim the corners in a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Now we're going to put this rose on here. It's going to be pretty. move it over. That's going to be pretty. Now we're going to have to trim the bottom a little bit. Now, I think I want to round these bottom corners. So all we have to do is round these corners and round these corners. Let's ink this. And we'll glue it on. That looks pretty. I'm liking that already. I'm going to glue it on. Check for seepage. Yeah, I figured I put enough glue on there. You have to be careful using the glue eraser on this black paper. Like I said, it's softer and it can actually kind of rub up some of the paper. Almost as if you were using construction paper. You know how soft that is. I love this paper and it works fine, don't get me wrong, but there are a few things you have to keep in mind when you use it. How did the mitering show? Because I mitered past the fold. Now I need to put a magnet on it. Look, my magnets came in. Now I have lots. I'm going to put the tape this way. Make sure I cover the whole magnet. Because I'm going to put a pocket on, I think. Upside down. Oh, I could put this here. And then leave this to write on with a white jelly pen. Or should I put a pocket with a tag? Something longer. That's too big. Alright, let's take a look at the pockets. Thinking one of these. Oh, those two kind of go together. That one with roses on it. Not this will do. Come here. And with it being an upside down pocket, of course, we're not going to use the gussets. I found the library pocket, and then I realized that when you fold it over that I was being so smart doing this pattern instead of just a repeating pattern. And now all my little skeletons are going to be upside down. So I'll show you the workaround for that when we use it, if we use it. So we're going to cut the gussets off. We're going to glue it on upside down. It's just the right width. And glue it up far enough that you don't see it with the rounded, see? So that you don't see it with the rounded corners. Wow, that worked out well. I think maybe we'll put one of the tickets here. That would be fun. Maybe two things in the pocket. Wow, that's a lot of extra glue. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I thinking? What was going on? We just have to trim this just a little bit on this side. I'm watching the series V, like Visitor. That's what it stands for. You know, we have some other cards. Let's see what I got here. Oh, I like these. Yeah, let's do one of these. Uh-oh. Got a misspelling on that one. Okay, I like this one. It says, find solace in the night where shadows dance and secrets whisper, for that is where the true enchantment resides. I'm liking that. So we'll put that there. Now, I'm going to leave it out of the pocket far enough so that you can read it. We could push it in all the way, but why? Put this down. Put our magnet on the back. Oh, goodness. I just filled my glue, so my glue's coming out like crazy. Oh, what did I do? You have to be careful and make sure your flip down is straight and tight before you put the magnet on. Otherwise, it'll the two magnets will place the flip down so that it bows out. You don't want that. You definitely don't want bows or ribbons. Now this is the other half of this page. So I didn't mean to, but these lines almost line up. If I thought about it, I would have made them line up. But they almost line up. It's kind of an optical illusion. Or not. Alright, now we're going to do page 3. And we're just going to do the old handy dandy stacked pocket and get rid of some of these cards, or use up some of these cards. So these are going to be our pockets. This is our paper, and it's been inked. So now we're going to make sure they're the same width, which they're not really. They should be, but they're not. That's what I get for not measuring, right? That's what Janet would say. Okay. We need to make the black that wide. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to stack these so that we see the skeletons of the skulls. Then we see a row of the bats. Maybe two. Pull this up a little bit. This pocket's big. No, that's too big. Okay. Okay. Probably should have made it a little bit shorter because we're going to have a card in the top, but I think it'll be fine. So we're going to take this pencil. I'm going to mark where we want them to be. You can always erase the chalk. Okay, and then we want the bottom here and here. Ooh, squeaky. Now let's ink these. This is a stacked pocket and not a stuffed pocket, even though we're going to kind of stuff it. Because they're stacked on top of each other and the back one goes the full length of, or the full height of the stack. That's what I call the difference anyway. I don't know about other people. They may determine the difference some other way. Okay. Yeah, I got glue on my finger and rub my eye. Yeah, glue my eye shut. There's a plan. So now we're going to take this one and we're going to glue it up here. I'm just going to glue the sides. Well, shouldn't have glued the whole side. Oh yeah. That will. Okay. Make sure your bats are right side up. Why isn't it straight? try that one more time. A little bit of glue here. Make sure that doesn't stay on my scissors. Now this one we're going to glue on has a pocket. So we're going to glue across the bottom as well. The reason we made this black one so big is because we're going to put something on it. I'm not sure exactly what, but something. What did I do? Got carried away with the glue and I had some on my fingers. I rubbed it right across here doing one of those. Okay, then we're going to glue this on as a pocket as well. Came out a little low. Glue this on as a pocket and glue it onto here. And then we'll just find a bunch of cards to fill it up. And let's see what we can find to put on the front. We might put another pocket. That's right, I cut a little bit off, so it's going to be a little bit narrower. What are we doing here? There we go. That got moved over somehow. We didn't ink them either. Fortunately, they're black on the tops and ink them on the sides. I kind of did a little creative trimming. Re-ink the whole side. Okay. Now what are we going to put here? You know, we could just put one of these right in the center. It's a little too tall. This one's going to be too tall as well. We've got some spiders and some butterflies. There's a smaller one. We were using our ephemera. That we have so much of. I swear to you, I only printed out a quarter of the ephemera that was available. There's so many pages in this. You are not going to believe. It's well worth the price. Since it's a giant bundle, I think it's $19. If you were to buy them separately, I think it's 50 something. So you're getting a really good deal, really good bargain. Just discovered it's kind of hard to ink this little fella. I'm thinking I've got something. We might could even put something up at the top. Maybe another butterfly. We have a lot of butterflies. You know what? Forgot what I had. Some of this black creepy cloth from Dollar Tree. I've had for a whole year waiting for Halloween, and then I almost forgot that I had it. I could have used it under that girl's picture in the front on the envelope, and that would have looked pretty darn cool too. Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's get to it. Apparently that's not going to happen. Wow, there's a lot of this. That's for sure. Where's the end? Here it is. So all we need right now so that it's high. We'll start with this long and then we'll trim it down if we need to, just a little bit. Okay. That's a lot of it. A friend of mine sent that to me because my Dollar Tree doesn't have it. And I think maybe we'll just put the spider in his web. How about that? And we'll put the butterfly up at the top. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then we'll just put that up there. Goodness. Butterfly's going to get caught in the spider's web if it isn't careful. Then I'll make some cards. I'll make a big card for back here. And I'll check and see if I have any long enough for here. I may just have to put the pre-made cards in here and make 2 big cards to go in there. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be page 3. We are not going to glue it in the book. I'm going to wait until I get the, gosh, this stuff gets everywhere. Until I get the pockets made, it'll be easier for me to do that without it being in the book. That was on the paper printed, and I'm trying to pick it up. So, okay. So we did this one. Get a little bit of this mess out of the way so we can take a look at what we've done. Oh, goodness. What a mess. So we've done page 2 and page 3. Those are nice and creepy. And then we'll get going on 4 and 5 next time. Okay? All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me for the last 45 minutes. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.